Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Fanatic Rundown. Well, this was supposed to be a happy day. It started out that way. Connor McDavid returning from his 3-game, pretty much 4-game injury as he only played, 37 seconds against the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Edmonton Oilers doing fairly well in his absence. Leon Draisaitl, Victor Arvidsson, Jeff Skinner all stepping up for this team. They went 2-1 without McDavid, but we were all still very excited to get him back for tonight's game against the Vegas Golden Knights. And, well, it didn't go to plan. The Edmonton Oilers falling 4-2 to the Vegas Golden Knights tonight. It was a game where the Oilers had a 2-1 lead going into the third period. This is a game the Oilers have to find a way to close out, especially playing such an important divisional rival like the Vegas Golden Knights. The Vegas Golden Knights have been absolutely rolling this year. A victory over them would have been a huge boost for this team. So this one is a real dagger in the heart to fall 4-2 tonight when you had a 2-1 lead in the third period. Jack Eichel got this one started at 16:05 in the first period with a breakaway goal. Evan Bouchard has to be better on that play. Matthias Ekholm was also in the zone with him, and there was a third Oiler there. I can't remember, but Bouchard was the key guy that screwed up on that one. Skinner doesn't have much opportunity to stop Eichel on the breakaway there. He dekes him out, gives the Golden Knights the 1-0 lead after one. The Oilers, after being shut out for 4 straight periods, finally break through in the second period. Of all people, Brett Kulak gets the tip off a Darnell Nurse blast. Connor Brown picking up the other assist. It's 1-1 at 12:18, and then Zach Hyman with a lucky play. The puck goes off a stanchion, comes right back to him, and he buries it past Adin Hill to give the Oilers a 2-1 lead at 15:56, and they take that 2-1 lead into the third period. But unfortunately, in the third period is where things all went astray for the Edmonton Oilers. The Vegas Golden Knights on the power play. We've talked about the Oilers' power play and penalty kill struggles for the past few games here, and it just continues tonight, unfortunately. Noah Hannafin with his first of 2 in the period at 10:05. A wrist shot beat Stuart Skinner. A lot of people didn't like this one. I didn't have a huge problem with it, but Skinner probably should have had it. But I don't know. The Oilers' penalty kill problems are just, killing them so far this year. Hannafin ties at 2-2. And then the real dagger comes at 19:11 of the third period with 4 Oilers players on one side of the ice in the defensive zone. Noah Hannafin left all alone on the other side. He buries it past Stuart Skinner to give the Vegas Golden Knights the 3-2 lead, and then Mark Stone at 19:55 with the empty netter to finish this one off, giving the Vegas Golden Knights the 4-2 victory. The Vegas Golden Knights out shooting the Oilers 35-29. I'd say overall this was a pretty even hockey game. Jack Michaels and Louis DeBrusque were echoing that on the broadcast. Pretty much back and forth throughout the night. The Oilers were out shooting the Vegas Golden Knights for a large portion of this hockey game, but the Vegas Golden Knights really coming on strong in the third to come back and get that 4-2 victory. One thing of note, though, the Oilers out hitting Vegas 29-16 tonight, so certainly something we don't normally see with his team, so a big step in the right direction in that physicality department, but again, in a losing effort, no one's going to pay too much attention to it. With Connor McDavid coming back, the Oilers did try some new line combinations. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins was dropped to third-line center with Adam Henrique and Connor Brown. I really liked that line together. I hope Chris Knoblauch, overall, despite this loss, keeps these 4 lines together for the Saturday game against the Vancouver Canucks. I'd like to see them again. I know they didn't really knock our socks off tonight, and it was a losing effort, but I think some consistency would really help this team. Jeff Skinner was up with Connor McDavid and Zach Hyman, and Vasily Podkolzin and Leon Draisaitl and Victor Arvidsson still together. And of course, Corey Perry, Matthias Janmark, and Derek Ryan together on the fourth line. Noah Philp being sent down to Bakersfield earlier today. So that was a tough one to see Noah Philp go, but overall, like I said, I liked these 4 lines, so I'd hope that Chris Knoblauch keeps them together for Saturday against Vancouver and gives them another chance, because I think this lineup could get the team a victory. It was just some unfortunate defensive play, defensive breakdowns that cost the team this game tonight. And hopefully, with the Oilers playing a second round rematch with the Vancouver Canucks on Saturday night, that will be more than enough motivation to get them going on a 2-game losing streak now, falling below 500 at 6-7-1. They should have a ton of motivation to get a big victory over Vancouver. And I almost forgot to mention, Troy Stecher left this game with an apparent ankle injury in the third period. Did not look good. Troy Stecher needed to get help down the tunnel to the dressing room. Not sure if Chris Knobloch has an update on that yet or not. We should hear an update tomorrow at the latest, I assume, but hopefully Troy Stecher is okay. If not, I would imagine Travis Dermott gets reinserted into the lineup and we may get a call up from Bakersfield, possibly a guy like Josh Brown, but let's see where Troy Stecher is at tomorrow. It might be a thing where he just has to walk it off, sleep it off, and he may be okay tomorrow, but if it is something worse for Troy Stecher, and like I said, it looked pretty bad with him leaving the ice, but that might have been more than meets the eye there. So let's see what happens with Troy Stecher, but that is something else to keep an eye on heading into Saturday's game against the Vancouver Canucks. But I think that's all I got for tonight, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.